us a little bit more about your role? It seems like a nice little Africa meets America love story.
Well, yeah, basically that's what it is. Our personality here in Africa. Just going to have fun, relax in America, and boom, you bump into an American lady, beautiful American lady, and
Hmm.
how bad could it get, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's just basically what it is and stuff.
Now, would you say
So
there's an interesting mesh or a clash of cultures bringing Nigeria and America, especially when it comes to love and culture?
yeah, so there's not much of a cultural clash or difference. I mean, of course, there's a cultural difference. But yeah, it was easy for me as an African Nigerian to relate,
Hmm.
and also blend in a bit, but it wasn't that easy on the
Mm,
other side, if you get what I mean.
I get that.
Yeah, of course, because I mean, all grab would like to mix up and everything, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
the character had to it's all that.
brilliant. All right, and tell us what inspired the story.
Um, it's a story that I've been thinking about for a very long time. You know, the opportunity came when I premiered a movie last year in the United States titled Threesome.
Hmm. Yep.
So that movie is actually going to be shown on anytime soon.
Hmm.
Um, that movie, of course, Kenneth played in that movie as
Of
well.
course, seems to be a recurring pattern here.
Yes,
He seems to be
yes,
that good for your movie, so
yes,
coming in for another one.
yes. So,
Yep.
so, so, so he was in that movie. So during my premiere last year,
Hmm.
he came to the United States during the premiere, and it so happened that the American lady that featured in this movie,
Hmm.
by name Tadasi, young, beautiful American lady, she was actually hosting that premiere last year.
Okay.
So it so happened that after the premiere, I took everybody out. Took everybody out,
As you do. Yep.
and then it just dawned on me while we were out celebrating that night that the story that I've been thinking about all this while, that story could actually happen.
Mm.
Looking at him and looking at her, I thought it was a perfect match for different worlds. So after the whole thing, as me and Kenneth, as we were going home, he was the first person that I mentioned about the movie. I told him about the movie. I said, look, I really think that you and Tanasi would be a great match. The chemistry would be awesome in this movie. So I told him about it, and he was like, look, man, let's do it. So that's how the whole thing started. Then after that, I spoke with the American lady as well, and she was excited. And then the rest is history.
And here you are now. Fantastic.
Yep.
And speaking of cast, you've got some other pretty big names in the movie as well. You've got the ones playing, of course, your parents in the movie. Tell us how did that come together? Because you've got Ghana and a bit of
Okay,
Nigeria there as well.
okay. Yeah, so after the whole thing, of course, it's my story. After the whole thing, I met this American lady by name Tamara Taylor.
Mm.
I told her about this. I told her my story, and she was able to write the script. So she wrote the script, and then after she wrote the script, he was the first person that I sent the script to. And he read it, and I was like, man, this is awesome. We
Mm.
definitely need to do this movie. So the next thing I did was to contact my American director by name Mr. Terrence Rosemore. He's also an actor and producer, director, and all that. So he read the script, and he was like, wow, look, man, we got to do this.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I was thinking about the Nigerian, aspect of the movie, how I was going to do it in Nigeria as well. So now, the same director that did Threesome for me, by name Chris Anedge, which you guys know,
Of course.
Chris
Yeah.
Anedge. So I called him up and I said, look, man, I have a project that's coming your way that I'm going to send you the script. Just look at the script and read it and let me know what you think.
Mm.
So he also read the script and he was like, wow. So the next thing that we did was to do the casting.
Of course. Yeah.
So he thought of Kofi Ajorolu from Ghana, and then thought of well, Ngozi Ezon, of course. She has always been on my mind, to play the one of the lead roles. So we hooked up with Ngozi, Kofi, Charity Awoke, Emen Ufort,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there, I from there the movie was on.